In a distant future, the galaxy stands on the brink of chaos. A ruthless alien empire, known for its overwhelming force and strategic cunning, has launched an all-out invasion across multiple allied planets. The aftermath of the recent battles is devastating. Planets that once thrived in harmony now lie in ruins, their inhabitants scattered or enslaved. The once mighty Galactic Council, composed of various alien races, is paralyzed by bureaucracy and fear, unable to unite against the invasion. Each species has its own concerns and hesitations, creating a perfect storm of inaction. Among the council chambers, discussions turn heated as representatives argue over who to blame for the escalating conflict. Tensions rise, with many factions pointing fingers at humanity, recalling past skirmishes and misunderstandings that have tarnished their reputation. The alien leaders scoff at the idea of enlisting humans, viewing them as unpredictable and volatile. Despite the imminent threat, they fail to recognize that their reluctance to accept assistance could lead to their demise. Meanwhile, on Earth, humanity has evolved significantly since its early days. After centuries of conflict and division, the human race has finally united, setting aside differences for the greater good. This new world is marked by technological advancements that have propelled humans far beyond their former selves. AI systems assist in daily tasks, biomechanical enhancements have become common, and the human military has adopted a cutting-edge approach to warfare. Within the heart of this transformed society, a group of influential leaders gathers in a high-tech command center. They watch in horror as reports flood in about the alien invasion and the chaos unfolding across the galaxy. Frustration mounts among the leaders. They see the suffering of countless innocents, and recognize that their advanced technology and military expertise could tip the balance in favor of the beleaguered allies. The human leaders understand that their peaceful nature has been misconstrued as weakness. While they have sought to avoid conflict, the urgency of the situation compels them to take a stand. They believe it is time for humanity to demonstrate its strength, to step into the fray and offer assistance to those who need it most. After an intense discussion, a consensus forms. They must send a distress signal to the Galactic Council, asserting their readiness to join the fight. As the message is transmitted, a mix of hope and anxiety washes over the human leaders. They know the Council's history of mistrust and the potential backlash from their offer. Nonetheless, they are determined to provide support, not just for the sake of the Allies but to prove that humanity has evolved beyond its past conflicts. Back at the Galactic Council, the distress signal reaches the representatives. As they review the message, skepticism permeates the room. Many voices rise in opposition, recalling tales of humanity's historical conflicts and their reluctance to engage in galactic affairs. The notion of allowing humans to participate in the war is met with fierce resistance. Some representatives argue that accepting help from a species they perceive as reckless could jeopardize their own forces. However, amid the dissent, a few council members see the potential benefits of accepting humanity's offer. They recognize that while humans may have a troubled past, their advancements in technology and military tactics could provide a crucial advantage against the invading forces. After much debate, the Council ultimately agrees to send a human fleet, albeit reluctantly, as a last-ditch effort to bolster their defenses. As preparations begin, the mood shifts among humanity. They mobilize their forces, readying ships armed with advanced weaponry, drones, and AI systems designed for rapid deployment. Training sessions become intense, with humans fine-tuning their strategies for unconventional warfare. They develop plans that blend guerrilla tactics with the latest technology, determined to showcase their capabilities on the galactic stage. As the human fleet departs for the front lines, a sense of anticipation and determination fills the air. They know that the challenges ahead will test their resolve, but they are united by a shared purpose. Each member of the fleet carries the weight of their history and the hope of a brighter future. Their arrival at the battlefield is met with disbelief from both their allies and the alien forces. As they assess the situation, the sheer scale of the destruction becomes evident. The humans witness the devastation inflicted upon their allies, and it fuels their resolve to change the course of the war. Despite the initial skepticism, the human leaders quickly establish communication with their alien counterparts. They share their intelligence and insights, emphasizing the need for rapid action. The humans present their unconventional strategies and encourage their allies to adapt to a more dynamic approach. While some remain hesitant, others recognize the value of these new tactics. As the human forces integrate with the Allied troops, they encounter the challenges of differing combat styles and communication barriers. Yet, through determination and shared objectives, they begin to forge a cohesive unit. The humans' adaptability becomes a source of inspiration, encouraging their allies to embrace change in their strategies. Time is of the essence, and the atmosphere becomes charged with urgency. As they prepare for battle, the human fleet is fueled by the knowledge that they have a chance to turn the tide of war. Their resolve is palpable. They are no longer seen as the outcasts of the galaxy but rather as crucial players in a conflict that could determine the fate of countless worlds. The stage is set for a confrontation that will test their capabilities and redefine their place in the galaxy. As the distress signal echoes across the vastness of space, it reaches the Galactic Council's chambers, where representatives of various alien races gather in a state of disarray. The urgency of the message interrupts their ongoing debates, igniting immediate discussion about the implications of humanity's offer to assist in the war. Skepticism fills the air as factions express their doubts. Many leaders, still haunted by historical grievances, are quick to dismiss the proposal, seeing it as a desperate attempt by humanity to insert itself into a conflict that they have largely ignored. Voices rise in opposition, recounting the reckless nature of humanity in previous encounters. Some representatives argue vehemently that allowing humans to join the fight would be a mistake, risking the integrity of their alliance against the invading forces. The Council is divided, with some members advocating for caution and others recognizing the potential benefits of humanity's technological advancements. They ponder whether humanity's evolution into a more united and advanced species can offset its tumultuous history. Amid the chaos, a few forward-thinking council members advocate for a different approach. They argue that the tide of war is against them, and accepting help, regardless of past mistakes, might be the only way to salvage their situation. They point to humanity's developments in artificial intelligence and warfare technology, suggesting that their innovative tactics could provide a much-needed advantage. The discussion is heated, but a sense of urgency looms over the Council as they realize that time is not on their side. Finally, after extensive debate, the Galactic Council reaches a decision. They reluctantly agree to send a human fleet to the front lines, understanding that they may have no other option if they are to stand a chance against the powerful alien empire. However, the terms are clear. The humans will operate under the command of the Council, ensuring that their actions align with the Coalition's strategies. With the Council's decision made, the leaders of Earth mobilize quickly. Communications channels buzz with activity as they coordinate with their alien allies, gathering intel about the current battlefront. Human leaders conduct a series of strategic meetings to formulate a comprehensive plan. They emphasize the importance of adaptability in the face of overwhelming odds, recognizing that rigid tactics have failed against the invading forces. As they prepare to send their fleet, discussions focus on the unconventional strategies that have served humanity well in the past. They outline plans that leverage their technological superiority, proposing the use of drones for reconnaissance and rapid strikes. The human leaders are confident that their approach can exploit weaknesses in the enemy's formations, a stark contrast to the standard battlefield tactics employed by their allies. The atmosphere among the human forces is electric as they finalize their plans. Troops are briefed on the advanced technologies they will deploy, including AI-driven simulations that will help them anticipate enemy movements in real time. Each member understands the stakes. Failure is not an option. They train intensively, drilling the new tactics to ensure that every soldier is prepared for the unpredictable nature of battle. As the fleet departs Earth, there's a palpable sense of determination. Each ship is equipped with the latest technology, and the humans are united in their purpose. They aim to not only assist their allies but to redefine their role in the galaxy, proving their worth on the battlefield. Upon arriving at the front lines, the human forces are met with a sight of despair. The battlefield is littered with the remnants of a fierce fight, and Allied troops are demoralized, struggling to hold their ground. Human leaders quickly assess the situation, recognizing that their allies are worn down and disorganized. They waste no time in initiating communications with the alien commanders, offering insights and fresh strategies to turn the tide. While some alien leaders remain skeptical of the humans' intentions, others are willing to consider their proposals. The humans share their intelligence on the alien empire's battle tactics, emphasizing the need for flexibility and rapid response. Despite the cultural barriers and lingering mistrust, they find common ground in their shared goal of defeating the invaders. As planning sessions intensify, the human forces demonstrate their commitment to teamwork. They incorporate their allies' strengths into their strategies, suggesting joint operations that leverage both human and alien capabilities. This collaborative effort serves to bridge gaps in understanding, fostering a sense of unity among the diverse groups. Despite the pressure, the atmosphere begins to shift. The alien troops start to embrace the new tactics introduced by the humans, realizing that their previous methods may no longer suffice against the relentless enemy. This newfound cooperation signals a turning point, as both sides recognize that they must adapt to survive. With the plans in place and the strategies set, the mood among the troops begins to change. The humans instill a sense of hope and urgency that had been missing before. They focus on building morale and emphasizing the importance of working together, encouraging their allies to shed their fears and embrace the unexpected. As the hour of battle approaches, anticipation hangs thick in the air. The human fleet stands ready, equipped with cutting-edge technology and a resolve to make a difference. They know that their participation could alter the outcome of the war, but they also understand the gravity of the situation. Every soldier is acutely aware of the challenges ahead, yet they are driven by a collective desire to protect not just their planet but the entire galaxy. In this moment, humanity is no longer seen merely as a distant race. They are emerging as vital allies, ready to prove their worth on the galactic stage. The time for action has come, and they are determined to show that they are capable of leading the charge against tyranny, rewriting their narrative as warriors and partners in the fight for freedom. As dawn breaks over the chaotic battlefield, the atmosphere is thick with tension. The human fleet stands at the ready, their ships lined up in formation, awaiting the signal to engage. Commanders from both human and allied forces gather for a final briefing, where they assess the landscape and prepare for the impending confrontation with the alien empire. Reports stream in about the enemy's movements, revealing their relentless advance and fortified positions. It's a daunting sight, but the human leaders are undeterred, having analyzed the data and plotted their course of action. With the intelligence gathered, the human commanders outline their strategy, emphasizing speed and adaptability. They propose utilizing their drones for reconnaissance and precision strikes, enabling them to exploit the enemy's weaknesses before launching a full-scale assault. The plan hinges on the element of surprise, a tactic that the humans have mastered in their previous conflicts. They stress the importance of coordination and quick decision-making, urging their allies to remain flexible in the face of rapidly changing circumstances. The allied commanders listen intently, some nodding in agreement, while others appear skeptical. For many, the prospect of adopting a new approach is daunting. However, as the humans present detailed simulations showcasing potential outcomes, their confidence becomes contagious. Gradually, the atmosphere shifts from doubt to determination, as more alien leaders recognize the necessity of embracing a different combat style. As the meeting concludes, the Allied forces disperse, each unit preparing for battle. The humans take a moment to gather their thoughts, reinforcing their resolve. They remind one another of the stakes at hand, not just for their own survival but for the fate of their allies and countless innocents who have already suffered. A sense of unity prevails as they don their gear, readying themselves for what lies ahead. The countdown begins. Troops take their positions, adrenaline pumping through their veins. As the signal to commence operations echoes across the comms, a wave of determination sweeps through the ranks. The humans launch their drones into the air, deploying them for real-time surveillance. They maneuver with precision, capturing vital information about enemy placements and movement patterns. The data relayed back provides crucial insights that inform the next steps of the operation. With reconnaissance complete, the humans initiate the first phase of their plan. Coordinated strikes commence as their forces move swiftly across the battlefield. The alien troops are caught off guard, and the chaos of the humans' tactics begins to unsettle the enemy's formations. Human fighters swoop in, utilizing their advanced weaponry to target critical supply lines and command centers. The confusion among the alien forces grows, creating openings for their allies to exploit. The ground battle rages as humans and allied troops push forward. The humans showcase their ability to adapt on the fly, communicating rapidly with their allies to ensure everyone is on the same page. They use agile maneuvers and innovative tactics that leverage their technological advancements. The psychological impact on the enemy becomes evident as the tide begins to shift. Reports of their erratic behavior circulate among the Allied forces, who start to regain their confidence in the fight. With each passing minute, the situation becomes more chaotic, yet the humans thrive in the uncertainty. Their ability to pivot quickly allows them to exploit the alien forces' mistakes. They capitalize on the disarray, pressing their advantage as they coordinate efforts with their alien allies. The battlefield transforms into a whirlwind of action, each moment bringing a new opportunity for the humans to assert their dominance. As the first hour of battle unfolds, the humans sense a palpable shift in momentum. The aliens, initially confident in their superiority, are now scrambling to respond to the unpredictable tactics being employed against them. The human forces leverage their speed and technological prowess to disrupt the enemy's plans, striking hard and fast before retreating to safety. This hit-and-run approach confounds the aliens, who struggle to adjust their strategies in real time. Amid the chaos, human soldiers display remarkable teamwork, working seamlessly with their allies to execute complex maneuvers. They share insights, adapting their approaches based on the enemy's movements. The camaraderie between species fosters a new sense of unity, demonstrating that despite their differences, they can stand together against a common foe. As the battle rages on, the humans maintain their focus, driven by the knowledge that victory is within reach. They continue to relay critical information to their allies, ensuring everyone is informed and prepared for the next phase. With each coordinated strike, they chip away at the alien forces, who are beginning to realize that their once unstoppable advance is faltering. With 2 hours elapsed, the human commanders initiate a bold plan to capitalize on the enemy's dwindling morale. They gather their most skilled units and prepare for a direct assault on the alien command center, aiming to dismantle the core of the invading force. The idea is to create confusion and chaos among the aliens, effectively crippling their command structure and leading to a full-blown retreat. As they move in, human soldiers engage in fierce combat, demonstrating their unwavering resolve. The battle intensifies, but they push forward, refusing to back down. Their advanced technology gives them an edge, allowing them to breach the heavily fortified position that was previously deemed impenetrable. The Allied forces rally behind them, inspired by the determination of their human counterparts. Within moments, the tide of the battle shifts decisively. The alien command center falls, and the psychological blow to the enemy is palpable. Reports stream in about the aliens' crumbling defenses as their morale plummets. The humans, emboldened by their success, press on, encouraging their allies to maintain the momentum. In the final stretch of the battle, the remaining alien forces are forced into a hasty retreat. The humans capitalize on the disarray, rallying their allies for a final push. The sense of victory is electric as they drive the invaders back, their coordinated efforts proving successful beyond anyone's expectations. As the clock ticks down, the battlefield is a testament to the resolve and adaptability of the human forces. In just 3 hours, they have transformed the tide of war, showcasing the strength of collaboration and innovation. The invading forces, once thought to be unstoppable, are now retreating in disarray. The humans and their allies have proven that when united, they can overcome even the most formidable foes, solidifying humanity's place in the galaxy as a force to be reckoned with. The air crackles with a mix of adrenaline and disbelief as the final moments of the battle unfold. The sound of retreating alien forces echoes across the battlefield, marking a stark contrast to the chaos that had engulfed the area just hours before. Victory is not just an outcome, it is a palpable energy that surges through the ranks of the Allied forces. Humans and their allies exchange exhilarated glances, a shared understanding that they have achieved what many thought impossible. The tide has turned, and it's clear that the invading empire has been dealt a crushing blow. As the dust begins to settle, the human commanders take a moment to assess the battlefield. They recognize the importance of consolidating their gains. The coordinated efforts have paid off, and the alien command structure lies in shambles. The leaders gather to discuss next steps, realizing that their victory is not just a moment to celebrate, but an opportunity to forge a new path forward. Their strategy must evolve to ensure that the remnants of the alien empire do not regroup and retaliate. Reports from scouts confirm that the invading forces are indeed in disarray. The humans waste no time in exploiting this chaos, mobilizing units to pursue the retreating enemy. Their advanced drones track movements, providing vital intelligence that helps coordinate the chase. The humans lead the charge, their determination to prevent any regrouping evident in their swift actions. They are no longer just a support force, they have become the vanguard of this new alliance. The atmosphere shifts from one of uncertainty to one of empowerment. The Allied forces, once skeptical of human capabilities, now look to them for leadership. The humans establish communication networks that facilitate real-time updates, ensuring that everyone is aligned and ready to act. This collaborative effort fosters a sense of unity that had been missing before, transforming the battlefield into a cohesive fighting force. As the pursuit continues, the humans implement a series of tactical strikes aimed at disrupting the alien retreat. They utilize their drones for precision targeting, striking key supply lines and logistical hubs. This methodical dismantling of the alien infrastructure cripples their ability to regroup effectively. The humans demonstrate not only their prowess in combat but also their strategic thinking, recognizing that this victory must be leveraged to secure long-term peace. With the alien forces in disarray, the humans turn their focus to the liberated territories. They recognize the need to provide immediate assistance to those affected by the invasion. As they enter newly liberated areas, they encounter citizens of various alien races who have suffered greatly during the occupation. The humans set up medical stations, distribute supplies, and offer support to help the devastated communities begin the process of recovery. This humanitarian effort further cements their role as allies, showcasing a commitment to not just military victory, but also to rebuilding trust and fostering collaboration. The once skeptical aliens begin to see the humans in a new light. They are not merely warriors, but also compassionate allies ready to assist those in need. The humans' actions resonate across the liberated planets, shifting perceptions and fostering goodwill among the different races. The Galactic Council, observing from afar, takes note of these developments. They recognize the shift in dynamics as humans step into a leadership role among the Allied forces. The Council convenes to discuss the implications of this newfound partnership. Many members are impressed by humanity's ability to adapt and lead effectively, while others still cling to their biases. However, the evidence of cooperation and mutual respect cannot be ignored. In a decisive meeting, the Council acknowledges the contributions of humanity and proposes the formation of a new alliance. This coalition would not only focus on military operations but also prioritize diplomatic relations, trade, and cultural exchange among the races. The human leaders expressed their willingness to participate in this new initiative, emphasizing their commitment to fostering lasting relationships with their allies. The announcement of this coalition spreads throughout the galaxy, creating a ripple effect of hope and anticipation. Various species begin to reach out to humanity, expressing interest in collaboration and dialogue. The landscape of interstellar relations is changing, and humanity stands at the forefront of this transformation. Back on the front lines, the humans and their allies continue to work tirelessly, solidifying their newly forged bonds. Training sessions become more collaborative, with humans sharing their tactics and technology while learning from the unique skills of their alien allies. This exchange of knowledge and expertise enhances the overall effectiveness of their forces, setting the stage for future conflicts. As time passes, the war-torn regions begin to show signs of recovery. Communities come together to rebuild, and the scars of the invasion begin to fade. The humans' initial focus on military strategy evolves into a commitment to rebuilding relationships and infrastructure, transforming their role from mere warriors to peacekeepers and allies. The transformation is profound, humanity's involvement in the conflict has reshaped their identity in the galaxy. They are no longer viewed as a distant and divided race, but rather as valuable allies who have proven their mettle on the battlefield. This newfound respect paves the way for future cooperation, with other species eager to engage with humanity in various capacities. As the dust settles on the battlefield, it becomes clear that this victory is not merely a military triumph, but a pivotal moment in history. Humanity has not only asserted its place in the galaxy but has also begun to redefine its future. The lessons learned in the heat of battle and the connections forged among diverse races lay the groundwork for a new era of cooperation. The humans' willingness to step up, adapt, and support their allies has transformed perceptions and opened doors that were once closed. As they prepare for the challenges that lie ahead, they do so with the knowledge that they have not only changed the course of a war but have also set the foundation for a united galaxy. The future is bright, and the possibilities for collaboration seem limitless. As the echoes of battle fade, the atmosphere shifts to one of reflection and hope. The Allied forces gather to assess the outcomes of the recent conflict. The humans, having proven their capability and resolve, find themselves in a unique position. No longer just a fringe player in galactic affairs, they now stand at the forefront of a new coalition. The taste of victory is sweet, but they understand that this is merely the beginning of a long journey toward lasting peace. In the aftermath, the leaders of the Galactic Council convene a meeting to discuss the implications of the humans' remarkable contributions. Many representatives express admiration for the humans' innovative tactics and their commitment to cooperation. The tide of opinion within the Council is shifting. Those who were once skeptical are now beginning to recognize the potential of humanity as valuable allies. The discussions are passionate, and as debates unfold, a proposal takes shape: the establishment of a formal alliance that encompasses military, economic, and cultural partnerships among the different races. This proposal ignites a wave of enthusiasm throughout the Council chambers. The vision of a unified coalition resonates with many, who see the potential for a future where collaboration replaces division. Human leaders present their ideas on how to facilitate communication, sharing of resources, and joint training programs. Their experiences in the recent conflict serve as a foundation for establishing a more interconnected galaxy. The notion of creating a council where all species have equal representation takes root, laying the groundwork for a new era of diplomacy. As the formal alliance takes shape, the humans spearhead initiatives aimed at fostering goodwill among the various species. They organize cultural exchanges, showcasing their art, music, and traditions to promote understanding and solidarity. The response from alien races is overwhelmingly positive, with many eager to reciprocate by sharing their own heritage. This cultural bridge helps dismantle long-standing prejudices, enabling species to see one another as partners rather than adversaries. With the framework of the new coalition in place, efforts shift toward rebuilding war-torn regions across the galaxy. The humans, along with their allies, prioritize humanitarian assistance, providing medical aid, food, and resources to those affected by the invasion. Teams of human engineers work alongside alien experts to restore infrastructure and revive devastated communities. This collaborative rebuilding effort not only helps heal the physical scars of war but also strengthens the bonds formed during the conflict. As time passes, the coalition grows stronger, and the sense of unity among the species becomes palpable. Joint training exercises enhance military readiness and foster camaraderie among troops. The humans' innovative tactics are integrated into the training regimens of their allies, creating a shared approach to combat that blends the strengths of each species. This collaboration becomes a testament to the power of teamwork, illustrating how diverse perspectives can yield exceptional results. As the coalition solidifies its position, discussions about collective defense strategies come to the forefront. The threat of future invasions looms large, prompting the Allied leaders to strategize on how to protect their newly formed alliance. Humans propose a shared intelligence network, leveraging advanced technology to monitor potential threats and respond proactively. This initiative garners support from various races, recognizing that unity is their greatest strength in the face of adversity. In addition to military cooperation, the alliance delves into economic partnerships. Humans advocate for trade agreements that foster economic growth among member species. The potential for mutual benefit becomes a focal point, allowing different cultures to share their resources and innovations. As trade routes open, a vibrant exchange of ideas and goods flourishes, further intertwining the fates of the allied races. While the coalition thrives, there are still challenges to overcome. Some factions within the Council resist the idea of full cooperation, fearing that humanity's rising influence may overshadow other races. However, human leaders remain steadfast, emphasizing their commitment to equality and mutual respect. They work tirelessly to address concerns and build trust, recognizing that overcoming these barriers is essential for the Alliance's long-term success. As the Alliance continues to evolve, a significant event takes place, a summit that brings together representatives from all member species. The purpose is clear: to celebrate their accomplishments and solidify their commitment to one another. The atmosphere is charged with excitement as leaders share stories of resilience, collaboration, and triumph over adversity. Humans, once viewed with suspicion, are now celebrated as key contributors to this new chapter in galactic history. During the summit, a human leader addresses the assembly, expressing gratitude for the support and trust extended by their allies. They recount the journey from a divided past to a united present, emphasizing the lessons learned in the crucible of war. Their words resonate deeply, inspiring all present to envision a future where diversity is embraced and cooperation prevails. The message is clear: together, they can face any challenge that lies ahead. As the event draws to a close, the coalition members sign a historic agreement solidifying their alliance. The document serves as a testament to their shared commitment to peace, prosperity, and mutual respect. In that moment, the galaxy witnesses the birth of a new era, one defined by collaboration and understanding rather than conflict. The transformation of humanity from a marginalized species to a cornerstone of this coalition stands as a powerful symbol of what can be achieved through determination and unity. The humans, having once stood on the sidelines, have not only proven their worth on the battlefield but have also emerged as leaders in the pursuit of a brighter future. In the weeks that follow, the coalition embarks on a mission to heal the wounds of war and establish a legacy of peace. Joint initiatives flourish, reinforcing the bonds between species and fostering a spirit of cooperation. As the galaxy begins to heal, the humans reflect on their journey, understanding that their involvement in the conflict was not merely about military strategy but about forging connections that transcend the stars. As they look to the future, the humans remain committed to their allies and the ideals of unity and collaboration. They recognize that the road ahead may be fraught with challenges, but they are ready to face them together. The galaxy, once divided by fear and mistrust, now stands as a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of cooperation and the enduring spirit of resilience among its diverse inhabitants.